I paid my rent 3 days early, and my landlord called the police. I was at work when I got the call. This is Officer Martinez. We have a complaint from your property manager about harassment. We need you to come down to the station. I left my desk in shock. Harassment? I'd lived there 8 months. I'd never even gotten a noise complaint. At the station, they showed me the report. My landlord, Mr. Patel, claimed I'd been aggressively confronting him about building issues, pounding on his door at inappropriate hours, and leaving threatening notes. I showed them my phone. The only texts between us were me asking about a leaky faucet 3 weeks ago and him saying he'd send someone. That was it. The officer seemed confused but said to work it out with him directly. I called Mr. Patel immediately. He didn't answer. The next day, I got an eviction notice. Violation of lease terms. Threatening behavior toward property management. I drove to his office. The secretary wouldn't let me in. Mr. Patel doesn't feel safe meeting with you, she said. I stood there, speechless. I'm 5'6" and teach kindergarten. Safe from what? I went to the other tenants. Maybe they'd seen something? Apartment 2B, an older woman named Linda opened her door halfway. I think it's best you leave everyone alone, she said. What? After what you've been doing? Doing what? I'm not getting involved. She shut the door. Apartment 3A, a guy my age, Jordan. We'd talked about basketball once. He opened the door, saw me, and his face went cold. Man, you need to chill out. What are you talking about? Whatever's going on with you and Patel, leave the rest of us out of it. I felt insane. I paid rent early. I never complained. I watered the hallway plants for fun. I called a tenant rights lawyer. She reviewed my case and said, "This is bizarre. You have 0 violations on record. No complaints, nothing. Did something happen between you two personally? Nothing." I barely knew the man. By week 3, I'd been banned from the building gym, removed from the tenant email list, and had the parking enforcement called on my car twice even though my spot was assigned. Every tenant I approached acted like I was dangerous. My own mother started asking if maybe I'd done something without realizing it. Then I ran into Mr. Patel's nephew at a coffee shop. He recognized me from building visits. "Hey, you're in 4C, right?" "Yeah. Why is your uncle doing this to me?" He looked uncomfortable. "Doing what?" "The eviction. The police. Everyone treating me like I'm unhinged." His face changed. "Oh no, they actually used you." "What?" He pulled out his phone, showed me an email chain. Subject, Tenant Resilience Study, Phase 3. My stomach dropped. "It's some corporate consulting thing," he said. "The management company hired a firm to test how tenants respond to administrative pressure. They pick someone random, manufacture a conflict, document how they react." Mr. Patel got a bonus for participation. There were spreadsheets, categories, escalation attempts, legal threats, emotional appeals. My name, highlighted. Score, 8.7 out of 10 compliance. A note from the consultant. Subject showed exceptional conflict avoidance, attempted resolution through proper channels, no social media exposure, minimal retaliation behavior. Ideal tenant profile for high occupancy properties. I stared at it. "They tortured me to prove I wouldn't fight back. They're presenting it at some property management conference next month," he said quietly. I told my uncle this was sick. I took screenshots of everything, sent them to the local tenant union, the news, and every tenant in the building. Within 6 hours, Mr. Patel was calling me. I didn't answer. He called 9 more times, then sent an email. "There's been a serious misunderstanding. We should discuss this privately before things get out of hand." I forwarded his email to my lawyer with one line: "See you in court." The property management company fired Mr. Patel 4 days later. 3 tenants moved out and cited the study in their lease break justification. The consulting firm lost 2 major contracts when the story hit local news. My lawyer sent me their settlement offer last week. I rejected it. We're going to trial. I'm staying in 4C2. I'm not leaving. I paid my rent early this month on purpose.